In some of the components, we have really beautiful background animations, such as this robot right here. So for this component, for this neural robotic website, we have this animation here, which really makes it really unique, and it connects well with the whole website. So this makes it really unique compared to the, general usual AI stuff that the LLMs creates. And for example, we have this also. This design has this beautiful, colorful stripes that fade into the background, and it's really nice and makes it really, really beautiful. So what if you want to integrate these kind of backgrounds in your design, but you're not sure how to do it? So this is why we have this new assets feature. So we'll use this design here as a demo, this Quantum Labs website, which has two sections. So we have the hero section on top here and another section at the bottom, the solution section. So let's have a look at the new assets panel. So what we have in this asset is the background and the image. So for the background, first of all, we have the spline, because that's what it really is. It's using spline as animation in the background. So here we can click on this and show all the available presets that we have here, demonstrations made by all these creators. So we can apply it by just clicking on it, and it will be put in the background automatically. And you can choose anyone you like here, and you can explore and see what fits for you. So let's have a look here. It has been applied in the background here, but we can see that since it's a dark background, we don't see the text. The texts are not readable. There's no contrast, but that's not a problem, because if you remember, we have a feature here in the color panel which allow us to switch between light and dark mode. So with just one click here, the whole component turned into a dark mode or light mode. So now we see that the texts are visible, the title, the text, so everything. We have the contrast. So obviously this is the a pin header. And now we can see that the background, the animated background, has been implemented for us automatically. And everything looks really nice. So let's get back into it and explore it a little more. So you have these, so you see here the previous ones, the robot that I showed earlier and the other design, and there's these stripes here, the same one. So this kind of animation is like the one that Apple has. So let's get back to the asset panel, because you also have the ability to kind of modify your background, the way it looks. So here, let's try this one out. So here you see the animation here, which is a really beautiful slow animation with different colors here. And we can customize this. So you see here all the colors and the fine details. You see the lines here. So we'll get into the asset and the background here on Spline, and we have the ability to play with the color. So here we can change the color. So now it's orange. Now it's more of a greenish, and you can essentially quickly change a color like this. And we also have this blur slider, which obviously is going to blur the image. This is the intensity of the blur. So we no longer see the fine details of the line. We see like some kind of colors morphing together and animating in the background. And this can give your background really a nice custom effect. So that's really nice. And back here in the spline, we have these that are demonstrated here, but you can also bring your own animation, your own creation, or something from the community, from the Spline community. So let's do that. So I'll show you how to do it. First, you come here in the Spline page, and you go to the community tab. And here you can really browse, see what kind of design you like, what kind of animations you like. And you have a lot to choose from. So here you have this robot here, and more realistic robot here. some nice designs here also. So you can really take your time and browse and see what really resonates with you, what matches the design that you're trying to build, the vision that you have. So for example, if you like this one here, we can click on it and then you can see the full animation here. Really nice, really beautiful. This gives a sense of kind of evolution. There's a circle and those objects are spinning on themselves. So here, what you can do is here you see that it's been remixed like 37,000 times. So this is really popular and made by this gentleman here. All you have to do is just remix, and then once that file has been created, you're gonna see this, which is in your files, in your document. So once you're in here, you can essentially customize everything the way you like, or just leave it as is. And when we look here, we can press on the play button here and we see that it's the same animation, the same one that we saw in the community page. Once you're done customizing, or if you don't want, you can use it as it is, you can just press on the export button here. Then you will have public URL and you can just copy the link and come back to Aura. In your design, you go down and there's a button here. You're going to click on it and here we can paste the custom URL. So let's just do that and apply it. And there you go. See this beautiful animation that we found in Spline? It's right here. We imported it in our design and it's in just a couple of clicks. The process is really fast and really user-friendly. So you can do that with any designs that you find in Spline, and you can also make your own so that it fits what you're building, or just customize an existing one and make it really stand out and unique in your own way. As you can see, this was really easy to do. You can customize the color, you have the blur here option for the blur effect. And then you have all these useful backgrounds and you can bring your own here. Really useful feature to make your content really pop out. Now let's go into the next tab here, which is the video, because you can also use video for your background. Here we can click on the remove spline to make sure that we don't have like a layers problem, one hiding one in front of another. So here it works the same way as with the spline URL. So it uses a URL and you just paste it here. Then it's going to use it to display the video in the background. So for the videos, you can really go into any website and find for your video. So for example, here you can go to Pixabay, which is a royalty-free website that you have images and stock, video stock. So you can just click on the video tab here, and just like we did with Spline, you're just gonna browse and see and search for what fits it for your design. So for example, we can take this one, and all you have to do is right click and copy the video address. So once you have that, again, you come back here and simply paste the URL. And there you go. You see this really beautiful background. It's really nice, and you can then start to customize the way you want it. So for example, so here you notice the text is not, we can't read the text. There's no contrast. We can always change back to light mode, which if you want to, this is a bit more there's a bit more contrast, but you can also prompt this and really make it really the way you want it. You can also edit it. You can change the color of the text here, choose whatever you like. Let's say you want this color or another color that really pops out. So you can really customize it. If we look at the design here, you see the page here. The bottom section here has a kind of a glass frost effect. So really nice, and makes it that the text is really visible. So you can also try that, and I'll just show you. And just for example, we can do the same here. So let me show you how to do this just for a quick demo. So I like the code mode here because you really have full control on your design. So here in the code mode, we can select any element we want. So in our case, we want this one actually. So this is the container that we want to modify. And this is our effect that we want to copy. So here we can see that there's this, it's this one right here. So we can just copy the style here and apply it to the container that we want. So we want it in this container. And let's preview this. So you can see now that the same style has been applied to this container, and we see the text is really readable. The same as down here. We simply copied the style and pasted it into this container. All right, so now let's get back to the video feature. So for the background video, since we're using links, then like I mentioned before, you can go and use any website that you like and find any image that you like. So you could use something like Pixabay or any other website, but you can also use, for example, Midjourney. If you have an account, you can come here and really explore all the videos that's been created by the community. So Midjourney now have the ability to create videos, and to have a great AI video, the first thing, the most important thing is the image itself. So Midjourney is really great at creating really beautiful images, really beautiful visuals. So now that they have the ability to prompt a video out of it, then it's really powerful, and the videos are really stunning. So when you find something that you like, something that will match your design, then all you have to do is to copy the link and then paste it in Aura. So you can choose one that's already been made, or you can just create your own. So for example, here, we can come into this one and just copy the link, go back into Aura, and now we're going to paste the new link here. So now you see that the background video has been changed. And the fact that we can use something like Midjourney gives you like so much possibilities to customize your work. You might want to upscale your video if you want to. There are plenty of tools for that. But this just gives us like a really great freedom in our design. So what's great about Midjourney is that when you create an image, when you create a video, it gives you like 4 different variations. 4 different variations. So from there, you can choose which one you want and animate it. And from that one, it's going to give you 4 other variations. And based on which one you like, then you can just extend the video. So this is great. This is a great workflow. It's like instead of going one by one, it gives you 4 at a time. And this really like kind of funnel into your final result. So we also have here we have the image. So basically it's this right here. So the same thing. All the images on your component are displayed here, and we can just change an image and put any, whether you use Unsplash or just put the URL of any image you want. So here we can come back and go into, let's say, Midjourney, and then choose any image you want and just copy the link again. Very easy, very useful, very intuitive. And here we go again, very nice feature, everything really customizable. You can really make your design really unique and not look like any other standard websites or designs that you get from AI.